Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul. I have been calling this match because Mr. Cobble and Mr. Slane are occupied at the moment. As we returned back from break, we're in the middle of their match, and it's kind of been a back and forth seesaw match so far. So we will get right back into it and continue on. So here we go. Killer gonna drop an elbow on Mr. Slane. Hackman gonna drop an elbow on Mr. Cobble. Mr. Slane gonna go for there. Gonna get countered onto a front face lock. Mr. Slane's going to dump Mr. Killa over the top. Hackman there. Killa's gonna come back. Killa gonna come back in the ring. Mr. Hackman's gonna cut off Mr. Slane. Mr. Cobble knee to the midsection. Mr. Slane goes to a side headlock. Judo throw. Mr. Slane going after Mr. Hackman. Mr. Slane dumps Hackman over the top. Mr. Cobble goes for the cover. Mr. Killa kicks out. Mr. Slane gonna dump over Mr. Hackman again. Gonna bring him in the hard way. Mr. Slane gonna dump Hackman over the top again. Mr. Cobble's down for the moment. Mr. Killa gonna grab some steps. Mr. Slane goes for a cover, and Mr. Slane has the first fall of the match. Mr. Killa is taking it to Mr. Cobble, and just with that big right hand of him has busted open Mr. Cobble. Killa comes back on the right hands. Hackman is going to go over a shoulder block on Mr. Slane. Pull back clothesline. Mr. Cobble going off on Mr. Killa, and another rake of the eyes. Kick to the midsection. And Killa just trying to rape the eyes of Mr. Cobble out. But they throw each other through the steps. Another big pullback clothesline on Mr. Slane. Mr. Cobble's first up. And oh God! Mr. Cobble gets knocked out with the gate. So it is 1-1 right now. Mr. Cobble's a bloody mess. Mr. Cobble going after Killa. Mr. Hackman goes for the cover. Mr. Slane kicks out. Mr. Slane goes to a side headlock. Elbow to Mr. Hackman. And Mr. Cobble has changed the game on the outside. Going for the cover. And oh, not enough. Mr. Slane drops Mr. Hackman. Missile drop kick on Mr. Killa. Stomp on it. Hackman kicks out at 1. Mr. Cobble, elbow to the face. Right hands. And Killa going to get dumped on his back into that bow and arrow. Hackman going to get the Russian leg sweep off. Mr. Killa goes for the cover. Mr. Cobble kicks out. Kicks to the midsection. And we have a landing crash. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, reverse pin. Mr. Hackman's going to reverse it. And no, Mr. Pittman got a cover. And the Killa and Mr. Hackman get a victory over there because Hackman adjusted the ropes. We saw him spring up and grab those ropes, so Hackman cheated to beat Mr. Slane. That is not going to go over well. But Hackman and Killa going to take the victory even though we saw the ropes assist there. So we will see what the repercussions of that are. But that is not going to be a very happy Mr. Slane. So our cameras are heading to the back right now. We shall see. And we have the arrival of Mr. DJ4X. You good to go? Alright. Thank you everybody for your time. Mr. Cobble has come back to the table. God damn it. That's some cheap-ass bullshit that we just watched right there. But it is what it is. The ref called the count, and he's not going to be happy as Miss Cage, Miss Cade Vermont shows up with that title around her waist that she got back from Red Dragon last week. But there are going to be repercussions from that event with Mr. Hackman and Killa, because they may have took the victory, but we saw the rope grab. So it is what it is. We will take the L and we will respond accordingly. But up next is going to be our women's tag team inaugural match in the realm of TLC. But it should be a good one between these four competitors. These teams were just kind of thrown together, and Lulu and Sabrina seem to have found some type of level ground. But as we saw earlier, that's probably going to be put to the test this time around. And still to come tonight, we have an Iron Woman's match and a Loser Leaves Town match. Now the object, for those wondering, for the TLC match, the titles will be above in the briefcase hanging above the ring. The only way to acquire them is by taking a ladder, climbing them up, and removing the briefcase. But there are tables, ladders, and chairs, oh my, all the way around. So we'll be able to see if the cohesiveness that they have will be able to continue on. But they have a very weird team coming up in Stabs and Riley. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. But they've shown some prowess from their semifinals and conference final matches. So we'll see if they're able to stick together, because we saw some of those teams that just did not belong together may work. They may absolutely hate each other's guts, but they all can agree on one thing, is that gold. That gold changes people 9 times out of 10 for the worse. So we will see how that goes. And we have Stabs coming down right now. Sorry for the awkward silence, ladies and gentlemen. I'm still getting bandaged up here on the side from getting busted open and driven through the gate of the Hell in the Cell. So my apologies in advance. But we will get through this one way or another. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. TLC. And they're immediately going to go after Riley and Lulu going to go at it. And Sabrina and Stabs are going to go at it. Stabs goes for a couple kicks. Sabrina sidesteps. Sabrina going to do a hip toss. Riley goes at her. Lulu's going to switch the tables. Sabrina going to hit a teardrop suplex. Riley's going to hit a scoop slam. Riley going to dump on there. And Sabrina going to bring in a ladder. Going to throw it right into the ring. Sabrina immediately goes after there, putting the ladder up, trying to get that early match vibe going. As Riley hits the fireman's carry, Sabrina's going up top already. And she's in the Badlands already. Sabrina hanging out in no man's land. She's going to come crashing down on top of that ladder. And oh dear God, she does. That ladder just split the spine of Sabrina. She is slow to get up a bit, but she will eventually recover as Sabrina goes to the wrist lock. Gonna try and get that tiger bomb off, but nope, just gonna do a butterfly lock and swing her around. Lulu going after Riley. Sabrina gonna wrestling takedown Stabs. Riley brings Lulu in the hard way. Sabrina throwing Stabs in the corner, shoulder thrust. Lulu comes back with right hands to the waist lock, standing switch to the front face lock. And Lulu gets a hit the shin breaker. Sabrina's going to go up top again. And going to try and pull that off while security is trying to clean house. But Riley's going to get that hand on Sabrina, knock her off slightly. But Sabrina's going to try, but Stabs grabs the ladder. And Sabrina and her are going to go up top. Let's see who's going to win this match. Sabrina comes back with a right hand. And Sabrina going to throw Stabs off top. Sabrina goes back up to the case. And Sabrina gets the tag team belts for Lulu and Sabrina. It looks to me Riley and Stabs' plan did not go according to plan. And Sabrina and Lulu are gonna be the new women's tag team champions of the world. A quick match. Stabs had the chance. She got dumped over the top, sent crashing down to below. And let's go into our third part of the evening. As we have new tag title champions. So our cameras are heading back to the ring now. Well, let's see what we have in store. Let's see what we have to say. How is everyone? Oh crap. What are you doing out there? Coming out here to brag about your cheating? Sorry, that time has passed. I have a better idea. You want to toot those bullshit tactics around here? Try to explain yourself? I only have 3 words for you. You want to true that bullshit? Fine. Here you go. You're both fired! Get out of now. Get the hell out of my ring. and my building. You want to cheat and can't win on your own without cheating? Fuck you. Get the fuck out. So, looks like Hackman and Killa came back to brag about beating Mr. Slane, but he just fired both their asses because, well, turnabout's fair play. Yes, they'll get that winning victory via cheating, but we don't like cheaters here, so fuck them. As Nathan Whiteside makes his appearance. Our next matchup is going to be our Iron Women's Championship match. It will be 20 minutes. And the most pinfalls or submissions and knockouts you can get within 20 minutes, the one that has the most will be declared the new Women's FSCW Champion. So we're getting set up into our main events of the evening. Glad everybody's enjoying the show so far. We got plenty more for you to come. We thank you once again for joining us here. As our competitors are coming down to the ring, Red Dragon is out first. And I'll have to give the advantage to Red Dragon because of the mind games, her lucha libre, and she's had Cade's number for a moment. Red Dragon cashed in her free pass that she earned at the Stairway to Glory pay-per-view. So it'll be very interesting how this plays out. Both these ladies have been around quite a long time. That women's title has changed hands a couple of times since it debuted in the FSCW. Sabrina has won a few. Radiance has won a few. Breezeman's won a few. That title has been passed around a lot. So there should be a hell of a match between these two competitors, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourself in, 20 minutes. Women's title's on the line. The ref shows the belt off. The crowds of hundreds of thousands of fans. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a 30-minute Iron Woman match. Sabrina's gonna Kate's gonna catch Red Dragon out there early. Kate gonna put her anti-lock. Red Dragon's gonna counter to the wrist lock. Goes for that single leg takedown, immediately going after the legs of Cade, trying to take care of that platform she works on. Red Dragon, corkscrew head scissors. Red Dragon goes to the wrist lock. Gonna turn her inside out. And going right after that elbow. Standing moonsault. Red Dragon's going to get the early offense because of her speed. Cade's going to have to withstand the first waves as she hits a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Cade going to go try and take it right to Red Dragon. Cade standing switch. Going to do a pullback elbow to the face. Standing moonsault says, you can do whatever you can do, I can do better. Big chop across the chest. Front face lock. Backbreaker. Going to stomp on her a bit. Flip her over. Cade going to go to the side headlock. Red Dragon's going to counter to the waist lock. Russian leg sweep. Red Dragon picks up Cade, goes immediately back to the waist lock. Red Dragon gonna hit the teardrop suplex. Flipping senton, nobody home. They're gonna lock up in the corner. Gonna stalemate, gonna move in a little bit. Cade's gonna take the advantage. Gonna do a head scissors Rana. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a Frankensteiner. She rotated the wrong way, the damn camera angle. Cade's going to put Red Dragon up top. This can't be good. Cade going to immediately go after Red Dragon. Backside suplex. Super bad slide. Cade picks up Red Dragon. They're going to lock up in the center. Red Dragon going to counter the fist with the legs. Red Dragon hit a Frankensteiner of her own. Flipping senton's going to catch Cade in the shoulder. Red Dragon to the wrist lock. Red Dragon going to throw Cade into the corner. Red Dragon putting Cade up top. Jumping Rana, super Rana off the top. Standing moonsault. Flipping senton. Red Dragon goes right back after those legs that she's been working on all match. Side headlock. Jumping head scissors. Red Dragon going to try and get the early submission hold, but Cade's right there to stop it because she's right in the roads using that veteran ring presence. Red Dragon hits the drop salt, flipping senton. Going right back to that Lucha Libre, going to go to the waist lock. And going to do that tilt-a-whirl inverted neck breaker. Red Dragon trying to take all the body parts of Cade apart piece by piece. Cade comes around with tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Cade's going to roll over. Go after the arms. Go up the shoulders. Cade going to roll Red Dragon over. Going to put her in the moose knuckle. And Red Dragon's going to power back and get her off, and Cade grabbing those legs because Red Dragon's been working on them all match long. Cade comes back with kicks to her own, goes to the wrist lock. Cade gonna throw Red Dragon into the corner. Cade gonna do a springboard tornado DDT out of the corner. Red Dragon gonna sweep the legs out. Red Dragon's gonna pull up. They're gonna crucifix cover. Here's the cover. Whoa! Cade's gonna barely get out of it. Cade's gonna come back with those forearms, those chops to the chest, those knife edge chops. Cade gonna hit a suplex, flipping senton, and Red Dragon goes immediately right after those, back after that leg. Cade to the front face lock. Red Dragon a counter to the side headlock, and another head scissors. Flipping castle, over castle, neck breaker. Red Dragon, oh, Cade's gonna poke the eye. What kind of garbage was that? And Red Dragon come back and immediately go right after those legs. Red Dragon goes to the wrist lock. Red Dragon to send her in the corner. Ref's in the bad positioning. Gonna do step up. Step up, learn to fly. Red Dragon come back with our teardrop suplex. Red Dragon going to the springboard, vaulting cross body, but Cade's going to roll away from it. Flipping senton's going to hit Red Dragon in the shoulder. Cade doesn't look good going right after that leg. Red Dragon, and Cade's going to counter it. But that leg is giving out on Cade, so she's not going to be able to be as effective. But Cade's going to pull off the moonsault, going to put Red Dragon... Nope, not going to put her in the moose knuckle. You're going to do a flipping senton instead. Red Dragon going to come back. Red Dragon, jumping leg lariat. Red Dragon going to drag Cade to the center. Here's the cover. 1. Cade's going to kick out at 1. Cade going to go to the side headlock. Jumping Rana. Cade looks in bad shape of the 2. Victory roll up 1. Oh, Cade did not see that coming. Almost got caught. Goes after that leg, but Cade catches her. And you're going to hit the twister on Red Dragon. Cade goes for the cover. 1. And Red Dragon is going to kick out of it. Cade going to kick her in the midsection. Goes to the wrist lock. Cade going to go to the arm breaker now. Cade going to slide out. Cade trying to get her some room because Cade looks in bad shape. Cade goes to the side headlock. Cade going to throw Red Dragon back into the ring. Drops the elbow. Followed by a leg drop. And Cade trying to get right back into it, but Red Dragon's going to catch her. Hit the head scissors. Springboard moonsault. Red Dragon going to try for another cover here. Red Dragon, here's the cover. 1. And Cade's going to kick out. Red Dragon immediately goes back after that leg. Cade's going to catch her. And going to hit another twister. That one might be enough on Red Dragon. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Cade gets the first fall of the match. Cade comes back with forearms, chops, but Red Dragon's right there. They're both not looking in good shape right now. Red Dragon going to try and come back. Goes immediately after those legs still. Trying to cripple Cade, but Cade's going to come back. Red Dragon's going to counter to the waist lock, standing switch. Going to throw Cade into a pole. Give her a pole. Make her eat a pole. And maybe dance around the pole. Red Dragon to come back in. Springboard, but Cade couldn't get there because Cade got back up. So Red Dragon had to slam on the brakes. But Red Dragon to try and turn the tables. Red Dragon throws Cade in the corner. Gonna do another step up, kick to the face, kick to the midsection, DDT, and hits a neck overcastle. I'm not sure what the ref's waving off. Vaulting cross body. Red Dragon hitting everything she can on Cade. Head scissors and calling for it, but she's gonna do something different. Gonna springboard, drop a knee. We thought she was going to try and set her up for the Lucha fling, but no. Cade's going to counter it, but Red Dragon's going to counter it. Cade counters that. And Cade's going to hit the running clothesline. Going to stomp on Red Dragon. Cade's going to hit the overcastle. Going to stomp on her. Red Dragon going to throw Cade into the corner. Going to try the kick again, but no, Red Dragon. Oh, God, slaps the shit out of Cade. What's Red Dragon got in mind now? Oh, dear God, no. Oh, good God. Red Dragon superplexes Cade to the floor below. Jesus fucking Christ. Red Dragon trying to get there. Cade's down. And we'll be right back here, ladies and gentlemen, as Cade counters that.